Shared conversations from Anthropic's Claude just showed up in Google search results, exposing sensitive user data. We will look at how a basic web error caused this leak.
Welcome to 5-Minute AI News for Monday, July 27th, 2026. We are also tracking a new multimodal model from Black Forest Labs, an agent swarm that rebuilt a database from scratch, and a notable shift in computer science education.
Starting with that search indexing issue, shared Claude conversations were temporarily visible to anyone using Google. The exposed chats reportedly contained highly sensitive information, ranging from legal inquiries to cryptocurrency keys.
The root cause here is surprisingly simple. Anthropic apparently missed a standard no-index tag on the pages used for their sharing feature. Without that tag, Google's web crawlers treated the shared chats like any other public web page and indexed them for search.
It is a familiar problem. OpenAI experienced the exact same indexing issue with ChatGPT last year. This highlights the ongoing privacy risks associated with sharing features in large language models.
Users often assume these links are private or unlisted, but a basic configuration oversight can lead to severe data exposure. It is a sharp reminder to be cautious about the kind of proprietary or personal data you feed into any chatbot, even if you think the sharing link is secure.
Shifting gears to model development, Black Forest Labs has released FLUX 3. This is a new multimodal foundation model designed to process images, video, and audio natively within a single architecture.
What stands out is that FLUX 3 also handles physical robot action prediction. Instead of relying on a stitched-together system of modality-specific experts, it processes all of these inputs from one unified set of weights.
That unified approach represents a considerable step to truly general-purpose models. By moving away from modular architectures, the system can potentially understand the relationship between audio, visual, and physical data more organically.
Delivering video, audio, and action prediction natively could streamline how developers build applications for robotics and complex media generation, reducing the need to coordinate multiple specialized models.
Speaking of specialized models, Sakana AI just launched Fugu-Cyber. It is a cybersecurity endpoint built on their existing Fugu orchestration model, and it is strictly designed for defensive enterprise tasks.
Access is heavily gated. Users need manual approval and must adhere to a strict defensive use policy under the company's token plan. The performance metrics explain the caution. Fugu-Cyber achieved an 86.9% score on CyberGym and 72.1% on CTI Rio. Those numbers mean it narrowly outperformed both GPT 5.5 Cyber and Claude Mythos Preview in these benchmarks. The release demonstrates how foundation models are becoming highly specialized for distinct industry needs. By focusing an orchestration agent entirely on cybersecurity defense, Sakana is addressing the growing enterprise demand for capable, autonomous security systems that can operate within tightly controlled environments.
We are also seeing notable progress in autonomous coding. An upgraded AI agent swarm developed by Cursor successfully rebuilt the SQLite database engine in Rust from scratch.
The swarm did this using only documentation. It had no access to the original source code or the internet. The new system architecture separates planning agents from worker agents to prevent merge conflicts during the coding process.
Every configuration of this new planner worker system eventually scored 100% on the SQLite test suite. It shows that relatively cheap, smaller models can execute complex software engineering tasks when guided by frontier models acting as planners.
Rebuilding a core piece of infrastructure like SQLite entirely from documentation proves that agentic workflows are maturing past simple code completion into full-scale system architecture and implementation. This could fundamentally alter how engineering teams approach legacy code migration in the future.
That kind of capability is exactly what is driving a shift in technical education. A new global survey by the Association for Computing Machinery polled 763 computer science educators across 49 countries.
The results show that 68% of them have already altered their exams in response to AI coding tools. The pedagogical focus is moving away from writing code toward comprehending it.
Institutions are leaning into oral exams, proctor tests, and project-based assessments. Interestingly, nearly 50% of the educators reported that they still lack proven examples for integrating AI into their curriculum.
It forces universities to completely rethink how they measure human competency and real-world software skills now that AI can handle the syntax. The traditional coding assignment is rapidly becoming obsolete as a reliable metric for student understanding.
It will be interesting to see how those curriculums adapt. And a quick reminder to double-check those shared chatbot links before you send them out.
Please take a moment to like, subscribe, and leave us a review on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Thanks for listening, and have a great day.